Can you picture a whole year's rain falling in just 12 hours? Let your mind dream and see the usually dry place of Dubai, always soaked in the harsh heat of the desert sun, suddenly changing into a huge, wide, watery scene. This thought might fit more in a Hollywood disaster movie, and yet, it shows the harsh truth of now, a scary sign to the unsure and growing harsh effects of climate change. In a shocking, never-seen-before event, flash floods have lately hit the city of Dubai. The non-stop heavy rain coming out of the blue led to the city seeing a flood equal to a year's worth of rain in just 12 hours. The view was like something from a scary future story. The once busy, modern city was thrown into chaos as the heavy rain caused a mess. Picture the normally busy streets, filled with the constant noise and boom of cars, quickly changing into wild rivers, trapping people in their cars. Homes and businesses, once the center of daily life and trade, were flooded, with water getting into every small and big place, causing a lot of damage and ruin. And it was not just the local areas, even the famous Dubai International Airport, a sign of the city's modern times and never-stopping progress, was not left alone. The huge complex was covered underwater, causing a stop in work for nearly half an hour due to a lot of flooding on entrance roads. Dubai, known for its burning heat and dry weather, was surprised by the rainfall, an event so rare in the region's weather that it left the city's buildings and roads struggling to manage. The waters, rising quickly and without mercy, forced drivers to leave their cars as it rushed through malls, homes, and even some of the city's most famous landmarks. This amazing event, no doubt made worse by climate change caused by people, is part of a bigger storm system affecting not only Dubai, but also the greater Arabian Peninsula, Gulf of Oman, and southeastern Iran, leaving behind a path of ruin and chaos. This is not the script for a disaster movie, but a harsh reality, a sign to the unsure and severe effects of climate change. While the rain is expected to slowly stop, the heavy rainfall of the past few days has left a strong mark on the minds of the residents. This surprise event has not just messed up their daily routine, but it has also started a wave of fear and doubt. The rains, once a sign of relief and happiness, have turned into a sign of damage and mess. This incident, a clear show of nature's anger, has revealed the weaknesses of the region. The poor infrastructure, the lack of readiness, and the overall unpreparedness of the community have been clearly shown. It has shown the need for stronger disaster management plans and has brought up the urgent need to change existing infrastructure rules. Also, this event has led to a lot of questions about the changing weather patterns. The strange weather is a clear sign of the quickly changing weather patterns. It acts as a scary reminder of the damaging potential of climate change, stressing the need for fast action. Extreme weather events like this are happening more often all over the world, showing the Earth's weakness to the risks of climate change. Often these events are unpredictable, happening in places where they are not expected, thus adding to the surprise and damage. These incidents act as a wake-up call for people, pushing us to take fast steps towards lessening the damaging effects of climate change. They show the need for stronger, long-lasting solutions and put more focus on prevention rather than reaction. It's about time that we see these events not just as one-off incidents, but as part of a larger, more disastrous event. While the rain is expected to slowly stop, the past few days have shown the residents the tough truths of climate change. It paints a clear picture of how climate change can mess up our lives, even in places where such events are not expected. It acts as a clear reminder of our weakness, pushing us to take fast action towards a more long-lasting future. In the end, the sudden flood in Dubai serves as a strong reminder of the unexpected and harsh effects of climate change. The quick change of this desert city into a water-filled wild area is a sight that would have shocked even the people who have lived there for a long time. The event, almost dreamlike in its intense change from dry to wet, was something the city had never seen before. Dubai, known for its shiny buildings and big desert areas, was suddenly covered in heavy rain. The dry riverbeds, long empty of any real water movement, turned into big rivers, rushing with a powerful energy that was both amazing and scary. The city's modern buildings, made with desert conditions in mind, found themselves not ready to handle the flood. Roads became rivers, cars were washed away, and public services were stopped. What was really surprising was how this event made it seem like Dubai's growth had gone backwards. buildings and roads that took decades to build and were made to handle the tough desert conditions, had to deal with a completely new problem. The city's systems for handling water, which were made for a small amount of rain, couldn't handle it all, and the desert sand wasn't a good barrier against the strong floodwaters. This new event pushed the city's emergency services to their limits as they rushed to save stuck people and reduce damage to buildings. More so, it made it very clear that the city needs to look again at its plans for dealing with disasters and to think about things that might have seemed unlikely until now. It's not just about the immediate damage caused by the flood, but also about the long-term effects for the city and its buildings and roads. What the sudden flood in Dubai has made clear is that climate change is not a threat for the future, but a current reality that cities all over the world must deal with. The need to change our city areas to deal with the changing climate is not just important for the environment, but for society and the economy. As we go ahead, it's key to remember that climate change is not a hard-to-understand idea, but a real problem that can greatly change our world in just a few hours. It's a big event that's changing the shape of our planet, making landscapes different, messing up ecosystems, and causing huge problems for our survival. It's not something that is just in science papers or nature films. It's a real, urgent crisis happening here and now. As we approach this big climate change, we are faced with the hard fact that the world we once knew is changing, a change so deep that it's changing how we live. This is no time for sitting back or saying it's not happening. We're in a time of fast, unpredictable change, each second filled with scary predictions and hard truths. In this new world, we are seeing wild weather events that are bigger and happening more often than ever before. We've seen how a year's worth of rain can fall in one day, causing floods that force millions to leave their homes. We've seen heat waves burn the earth, turning lush landscapes into empty wastelands. We've seen hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones cause big damage to cities on the coast, wrecking the places where people live. Think about the desert city of Dubai, a city known for its extreme heat and dryness. Yet, even this dry place has seen the random changes of climate change, finding itself underwater after a surprise heavy rain. It's a sign of how strange and hard to predict our changing climate is, a clear message that we need to do something now. Climate change is not just about temperatures going up or ice at the poles melting. It's about life as we know it being turned upside down, a change that puts many kinds of life, including us, at risk. It's a wake-up call, making us see and accept the problems of our changing climate. This is the world we live in, a world where a year's worth of rain can fall in one day, and the desert city of Dubai can find itself underwater. Before we wrap up this video and you move on to your next one, we want to invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our latest content, ensuring you never miss a video that could potentially open your eyes to new perspectives. We are dedicated to creating insightful and thought-provoking content that explores the realities of our changing world. It's not just about viewing these videos, it's about joining the conversation and being part of the solution. So, if you found this video valuable, please do not hesitate to hit the like button. This helps us reach more people and spread awareness about urgent issues like climate change. Share the video with your friends, family, or anyone else who you think could benefit from understanding more about our world's current state. And remember, your voice matters. So, do leave us a comment below. Let's discuss, debate, learn from one another. We value your thoughts and look forward to hearing your perspective on the climate change crisis we're facing. Thank you for watching, and remember, every subscription, every like, every share, and every comment contributes to spreading awareness and making a difference. This is not just our channel, it's your channel too. Together, we can bring about change.